Got another Hobbytown project here. This is something I've been wanting to try for, I don't know, 10, 12 years now, but could never do because when Hobbytown went out of business, the stuff I wanted suddenly became very rare and expensive. So what I've got here is an A-B-A set of Athearn PAs, but underneath I've got a Hobbytown Multidrive setup. Multidrive is something that Hobbytown came up with back in maybe the 60s, late 50s at the earliest, I'd say. What it does is it uses only a single motor in one unit and then a drive shaft going underneath to power other units. So instead of having 2 or even 3 motors driving it, this entire set is driven by the one large motor right here. This motor is one that it's an RC car motor that I got from Radio Shack a long time ago but never used, so I rewound it to work with at a good speed for HO scale, and it has insanely high torque and pretty good efficiency too. So it's the perfect motor for powering this 3-unit setup here. And here's underneath so you can see how it all works. Only the one truck has the geared tower on it from the motor. Then drive shafts going to each truck. So every truck is geared with just the one motor driving it. And the advantage of this is that it makes for a more efficient setup when you have a powerful motor. And this motor is powerful enough to get this whole set going, and yet it can still slip the wheels. So it's very efficient, but also has a ton of traction without using much power, so it's really a very nice design. I've been wanting to try it for a long time. Right, so let's get this thing going. Volts, full speed. Going right along, real nice. It's averaging about 0.3 amps for the current draw there. So that is quite a bit less than you'll usually get with a 3-unit setup. So there you go, Hobbytown Multidrive. Makes for a very smooth running and powerful, efficient setup. I'd say it was money well worth spent on mine because the Athearn dummy units were always derailing on me and giving me problems, so I ended up never really using those 2 other units for the longest time, and now I can. And some other advantages of the multi-drive, because it leaves that whole thing open inside, you could fill that up with some very nice sound electronics, large speakers for some pretty good quality sound coming out of there, or you can just pack it full of weight and have a super power setup.